Hi, I'm Carlos Gonzales.
And I'm Ksenia Stsepyetkina. You're watching the latest segment of Pauw Wow TV. Last semester, St. Peter's was one of the winners of the Campus Kitchen Project Contest. A campus kitchen collects leftover food from local restaurants and gives it to the needy. Tatiana got to talk to the man in charge of the whole operation.
My name is Eric Seckel. I'm the Associate Director of Campus Ministry Program. I am the only one actually who's doing community service program here at St. Peter's in campus ministry. They call me Doc because I have a PhD in life, and I love it. The one thing that I suppose we could talk about is the campus kitchen. I've been wanting to start this when I worked at St. Peter's Prep. I really wanted to start a campus kitchen. It just didn't work out. We moved to McMahon Student Center. It really kind of gave us the opportunity to finally pursue this. And so what a campus kitchen is it's basically food reclamation, taking unused food from dining halls, restaurants, catering establishments, and repackaging that or augmenting it to provide it to the homeless, maybe the elderly who are shut in their apartments. We'll be working out of St. Aidan's convent kitchen, and so we're going to be doing some renovations. The university has been very supportive. The president, advancement, communications, everyone from helping us from voting for the grant competition to saying, this is what we're going to do.
I'm really excited about the campus kitchen because I come from a family that's been in Jersey City for about 150 years, and I think it's very important to take care of the most needy people here. I think Doc has done a really great job with putting it all together. I've known Doc for years, since I was 14 in high school. I know he's a guy who's really passionate about Jersey City. Like me, he comes from a family that's been here for a long time.
So this is the future kitchen. It's been somewhat renovated prior to us coming in. We haven't done anything yet. But they had re-sheetrocked and done all the electric, did a new floor. So we're working with what we can. This is going to be our home. It'll be very exciting. I'm pretty pumped.
This project looks like it could really help the local community.
Speaking of community, there was an annual StageFest held at Loew's Theater just a few blocks away from here. Let's go to Garvey to give us the full story.
This year's StageFest is even better, bigger, more exciting. We have the wonderful costumes from Leading Lady, which is a Jersey City-based costume company. They do Broadway and film costume design. We have more companies this year than we had last year. We have 22 performing over 3 days, and our audience response has been amazing. We have already broken our box office record from last year. There's so much talent here to be celebrated and enjoyed, so we're really happy to be bringing that to them with StageFest.
I directed a piece for Art House Productions called Little Black Dots, which is premiered tonight at StageFest. The theater is gorgeous. If you haven't been in the Loew's Theater, especially during StageFest, you should go. And I think it's really cool, the idea of bringing all forms of theatrical mediums together.
The Loew's is the perfect fit for StageFest because it is a beautiful landmark. It has so much history and personality and glamour. You see things on the wonderful main stage, but then as you're having a coffee downstairs in the cafe, you can watch a dance piece in the lobby, and then you can hear an original play up in the musician salon, and then turn your head, and then there's a great comedy over in the upper balcony, and so you're really surrounded by the theatrical experience. I am absolutely looking forward to StageFest 2015. So I encourage everybody, whether they're associated with a university or they have their own theater company or they're a writer who wants to produce their own work, to submit to the festival.
Being part of the theater industry seems daunting, but also exciting.
We have a very exciting theater community right here on campus. Matt spoke to a member of Argus Eyes about the challenges and rewards of theater life.
My name is Amanda DiMauro. I'm a junior at St. Peter's. I'm a communications major, and I'm part of the Argus Eyes Drama Society. Ever since 4th grade, I've had Tourette's. It first Got diagnosed as a tic disorder, which was basically just a nervous habit. It is really hard for me to focus. I could be really focused on something, whatever the teacher is saying, and then I'll have a spell, and I'll completely lose my train of thought. And even with tests, it's really hard for me to deal with. There have been a few instances where I have been made fun of, but I've personally approached them and, explained to them what I have, and they've apologized. I went into the airport and I sat next to this girl at the gate waiting to get on the plane. And this girl was very frazzled the whole time. She was complaining about being in the airport. She hates airports. And I had one of my spells, and I was kind of shaking the seat next to me because I was kind of twitching really hard. And she turns to me and she goes, "Excuse me, can you not do that?" And there are times when I've gotten really, really upset and really fed up and totally through, but you need to just work through it. You need to find things that you do love. Like for me, it would be acting and singing. I started doing talent shows for my grade school, and then it kind of progressed into auditioning for the plays. It actually helps me with my Tourette's because when I'm on stage, I'm more focused on doing something, so I don't do it as much.
Oh no, I can't investigate.
When I'm singing, I'm really active and really involved, and I'm really focused on what line I'm saying next, what note I have to hit, so I don't do it at all.
Halfway through the
Like all of a sudden, like...
others may deceive you. You decide what's good. You decide alone. But no one is alone.
When people in the audience know I have Tourette's and they see me perform, they're like, wow, it just totally disappears. And it's actually like a miracle for me. So that's another reason why I do what I do.
It's amazing what a role acting plays in her life.
She must feel very fulfilled on that stage, which brings us to our next story. Last Sunday, I visited the Metropolitan Community Church and spoke to a longtime member. Take a look at how MCC helps him and many others embrace their spirituality in a unique way.
I'd like to welcome you to Metropolitan Community Church of New York, our celebration service, and invite you to...
My name is Michael Dane. I went to MCC to check it out since I knew I was gay and I wanted to incorporate that in my spiritual life. I've been attending since February 1976. It just filled my spiritual yearnings and was welcoming and incorporated who I was in my totality, including my sexuality, into it being a spiritual person. Yeah, I mean, I see it as a gay church because I'm a gay person. I like it here. I mean, it's open to all people. And, if straight people want to come, fine. But it's my special home because it's my people here, my community.
There are people who know themselves to be the blessed and beloved children of God and therefore believe that they have what it takes to make a difference in this world.
MCC has done a lot in my life, and I really feel it should be growing more. I think more people should know. I'm always surprised that when I talk to someone about MCC, they haven't heard of us. I think they should come here, because this is a great place.
For more information, check out MCC on Twitter or Facebook, or just visit their website, mccny.org.
Long-distance relationships can be hard, and I'm sure some of you wonder if it's even worth it. Francesca spoke to some students to get their input on the topic.
Many students at St. Peter's University find themselves in long-distance relationships, whether their partner is at a different school, a different state, or a different country. There are many things that they try to do to make their relationships and their love last.
I hate long-distance relationships, and I actually vow to myself every time I get into a long-distance or into a relationship that it won't be long-distance, because that's just something I don't ever purposely want to put myself through. In long-distance relationships, it's easier for arguments to happen, because it's long distance and you're kind of just getting frustrated with the situation, therefore you start taking it out on each other. So I just try not to ever be that person to start an argument over nothing. And this is Pueka, my little baby. Yeah, this is my little baby. And he came into the picture, actually, because of Carl, the guy I'm seeing. And the reason, one of the biggest reasons I think why Carl got me a dog was, one, because I love dogs and animals. And two, I think because he wanted me to have something there as like a little reminder, like a best friend to always be by my side when he's not here with me. So it's like, he's just my little best friend.
I'm from Oregon, and I've been dating my boyfriend for about almost a year now. And the way we make it work is a lot of Skype dates and a lot of communication. And it's really hard with the time difference, the 3-hour time difference, but we try to make the best of it. Long distance relationships can be tough at times, but knowing that in the end you're going to be together makes it all worth it.
For Pauw Wow TV, this is Francesca Rizzo signing off.
I think I agree with Paige on this one.
It does sound like it would be a stressful situation. Let's explore some ways to de-stress. I interviewed staff and students from St. Peter's about their experiences meditating.
I try to meditate at least every day or every other day before I go to sleep. How I usually start is really I just breathe in, breathe out, come in with my hands. Hands kind of like just together really, thumbs touching. I'm not a big fan of math. So it's just like, it gets to me. And when you're just like kind of just drilling it, and you don't get it, it's just like, I need a break. And that's usually, I guess, like my go-to thing. Peaceful, that clean space in your mind. And when you give yourself that, it's definitely a lot easier.
It's a little bit like finding yourself finally at home. A very comfortable place where you can let go of all the baggage and pretense that we fill our lives with.
No, I have not tried it, but I have, I've been curious about it because it's like I know it calms you down a lot, and I have a tendency to just go from 0 to 60 a lot. So I want a way just to calm down, think about things clearly because I have a clearer mind. So it's like it would be interesting to do it just to test it out to be like, how different can I be?
Meditation really is very difficult to do alone. The idea is not to let those things that are going on in our head dominate our being. But in our culture, we're full of noise. With smartphones, that takes it to a new level. I mean, the least thought is transmitted to your 800 closest friends. And who are you in all of that?
It's like, isn't it like a form of Buddhism or something, like meditating a lot with them? And since I'm Christian, because it's against my religion, so it's like I don't want to go against my religion doing something else.
If you want to know yourself, I say meditation is the way to go.
With finals coming up soon, we can all use a way to relax.
That's it for this segment, but make sure you check out the Pauw Wow online and paper issues for your dose of St. Peter's news. I'm Ksenia.
And I'm Carlos.
Thanks for watching.